Yes, party people. Welcome one and all to the 469th episode of the Hospital Podcast. Just going to give a big shout out to some people in the chat right now. Jasper, Lena and Tom, Noel Montoya, Hashberg, the amazing name Babyface Bastard. That is absolutely incredible. I love that. Salute to Sniffle Blocks, King K, Gordon, everyone that is locked in, locked on. And do you know what? I'm going to kick things off with you guys right now with an absolute hospital classic. So yeah, welcome to the 469th episode, and let's go.
Hey, listen, Eccles, man, I don't understand your trip, man.
And yeah, just to let you guys know as well, this is a bit of a special episode because we've got the amazing Anais joining me for a quick interview, and of course to go over her new Ultrasounds EP, which came out on Hospital Records on the 4th of November. But for now, here's a bit of high contrast. Let's go. So yeah, once again, big salute to everyone that's looking into the podcast right now. And of course, the announcement for Hospitality on the Beach was announced today. Is that right, George? Was it today? It was today. Oh, okay, yeah, I got it wrong. I can't even hear what you're saying, but it's yesterday. It was yesterday. I hope you guys are going to join us again in Tisno. And yeah, like I said, episode 469, we've got Anais joining us for a little interview and a little chat, and we're going to have some fun with some music. And yeah, big salute once again. Let's go. Yes, party people. So yeah, to everyone in the chat, let me know where you're locking on from. I can see that Chris Webb is tuning in from work. Please, I don't want to get you in trouble with your boss, mate. You know, that's all I'm saying, you know what I mean? Caterina Eldorado. Okay, so let's have a look. So we got Oslo in the house. We have got Germany in the house. Cambridge. They're at work, but they can't stop me in Georgia. That's amazing. Locked in from Denmark, Bradford, sunny South East London. Big up Barry D, my friend. Listening in from home at 5 p.m. I love that, man. Guys, it's amazing to see just how many different countries, cities from all around the world that we get to spread this beautiful drum and bass music around. I want to give a massive shout out to the star of the Degs cast as well, Katerina El Dorado Harrison, who is live in the chat. Yeah, you know what? I really love this one, man. Yeah, this track right here is called Exile and DJ Hybrid. Sorry, those are the artists. And the track title is Be Mine. And this one's out right now. And you know what? I'm going to play some old school jump up. Why not? Let's do this, people. Yeah, big salute to California, West Coast, US, Dizzy Orca, Mel Fez, Fat. Oh, I'm not gonna. I can't say that on camera, can I? Nah. FOS. I love you, my friend. Big up LZ. Big up Kazoo Beats. Big up Tim, man. Katarina's laughing, man. Big up FOS. Right, type of some Marky. So yeah, this track right here, of course I mentioned the legendary DJ Marky, but of course this is also a collab with Guest. It's called Ruckus. It's out right now on Shogun Audio, and yeah, go cop that. Someone said, are you rolling right now, Degs? I'm seeing some jaw action. Maybe I'm just really like super excited. Am I like this? BS Party people, welcome to the Hospital Podcast, episode 469, the most professional podcast on the planet. Right, some new music from Sense MC. Let's do this.
I'm only in it for the art, no celebrations. I am higher than you, no levitation.
Yes, party people, man. Big up Saint 7, big up Master Contraster, the Barry D Show, of course Kazu Beats and Mel Fez. So yeah, this track right here is called No Levitation. It's by Sense MC, Creatures and Filth, who've just put an EP out. It's absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, my friend Dizzy Orca, man. Big respect.
And I am higher than them, no levitation.
Yeah. Big salute to Katerina El Dorado Harrison. Hospitality on the beach, gang. We're going to miss Albania, but tis not.
You got dubs, coming in, let's do
Drunk again, still caught with the thoughts of 100 men. When I used to see my demons, I'd run from them. Now I count from 1 to 10 and try and comfort them. Everybody's friends here. Black sheep been the goal for 10 years. That's a decade ago, setting the
can't chat about dubs, you got dubs, coming in, let's do Let's do up. Man can't chat about dubs, you got dubs. Come on then, let's do.
They thought they got me, apprehended the monster. They tried to box me, I transcended the genre. Held my little corner from Manchester to Tottenham, ordered a mixed grill and sent for
Come on
the
then,
lunch.
let's do up.
I guess our tastes are different, and I ain't one for advice, sometimes it pays to listen. I'm all about the palette, man, the data's missing. I'ma play the villain, you can play the victim, but you don't wanna play with me at word games. I will make you scrabble for your words in the worst way. I will hang a man with his own tie on the first date. Two sides to me like Harvey with the burnt face. You know I'm always ready to flip, you know the script, just tell me where the medicine is. It's 0 to 100, but incredibly quick. You want a penny from my thoughts? Well, here's a tenner to quit. Shit.
You know what, people? If you're feeling this new one from Sense, Creatures and Filth,
I'ma play the
so just do me a favor, put some fire emojis in the chat for me, please. I've just been chatting to Matty Sense. I've been asking him, please, brother, please send me some music. I genuinely think that he is one of the best MCs that we've ever had in D&B. And I know he's put a lot of stuff out on Fathom and Flex Out and other labels like that. But I just want to hear more of it, man. I really do.
This bit of verse is just part of the vision. I bend the words till they are what they isn't. Most of my feedback's a snarl of derision. They're talking firewall, I'm talking particle fission. Let's part the tradition, transmute. I know, I found it hard to understand too. Black ink, teal walls, a black room. The only thing nature abhors is a vacuum. It's Act 2. Smoke on the water, shades of deep purple. Each moment is torture. Every second searching for the blessed.
Yeah, fire in the chat.
Serotonin and sedatives, please. Still navigate these seas with relative ease. The memories are ebbing like a delicate dream. A skeleton dressing with the heroin chic. I think it's not about you, cause she said it to me.
So yeah, big up once again, Sense, Creatures and Filth. Damn. Yeah, you need to cop this, people. Like I said, in every single podcast episode, I'll make sure that I put the track list and everything in the chat after the show.
I think it's not about you, cause she said it to me.
So yeah, this amazing piece of music that you can hear right now. From two fantastic artists, Beeson and Dynamite MC. So yeah, just to let you know that this is on Solvent Records, and Solvent Soul Music 2022 comes out this Friday. I believe it's available to pre-order now. This is one of the instant singles from there. I'm going to play another one from two artists called BC and Track.
100% final sets.
So yeah, to all my American gang inside, obviously, you know, I'm talking about one MC Sense, a British guy. This guy, Track, I grew up listening to a lot of New York hip-hop, and his sound and his voice and his lyrics and his just general demeanor, he's an amazing guy. He's generally probably my favorite North American MC, so like I said, I really hope you like this one. Hands up, let's go. Hey, George has got his hands up in the background, man. You can't see him, but he's having a rave up. Sorry, bro, I didn't mean to embarrass you. Right, time for some BC and track. Let's do this.
It's the invasion of the body snatcher. Party tracker, sturdy in my concrete stature. Every sentiment rocks, it's all evident. Whole team coming through posh, we all gentlemen. Selected by selectors, protected as prized possessions. Understanding life inside the aggression, passive. Plus it's mastered, right with the production. Adjust the levers to push another level up destruction. Coincided by the rhythm, so they hear us. Vets of the jungle, no vines, bushes or rivers. Still it's like they're now currently floating through the trenches. Executed in style, the outcome's tremendous. One of a kind, unique in design. As she floats across the floor.
I love how you guys are like having a full-on conversation in the chat. I love this podcast, man. It's too much.
Separate the lies from the truth. Separate the lies from the truest picture.
Wow, that is absolutely incredible, man. I'm telling you, Track, he is a special lyricist. He's someone that I really, really like. He's a good friend of mine. And yeah, he's got that kind of Q-tip sound going on, man. So yeah, big up Track.
Yeah.
Some more soul music. This one from Vector and Ruth Royal. This track is called What I Want.
But deep down I know.
And yes, I know Mel said in the chat, if anyone wants me for the US Tour 2023, January, the dates are flying out. Let's go. Yeah, sorry, I'm not ignoring you guys. I am literally just letting this beautiful vocal. You know, Ruth Royal is one of my favorite vocalists, one of my favorite songwriters. And you know what? She's actually emerged as an amazing kind of like DJ, producer, vocalist, songwriter. I don't know, she can probably do more keepy uppies than me. And also, speaking of keepy uppies, George, is it true the World Cup starts on Sunday? How is that? Is that a good segue or what? I mean, I'm smart. So there's Americans in the chat, right? And I believe England's first game is on Monday against the, you know, strong footballing nation of Iran. What do you reckon? What do you reckon the score's going to be between England and the US? I'd be really interested to hear in the chat. Because, you know, obviously, you know, I'm supporting England, and I reckon, because I've had a beer, that is bloody coming home. Isn't that right, George? Seven to 8. Wow. I take it to the US. So England 7, the United States of America 8. So what's that, like a Harry Kane double hat-trick, a little Raheem Sterling, he gets a goal right at the end, and then Christian Pulisic scores 8 goals in 15 seconds, and the Americans take it. Listen, I know you guys don't fuck with football as much as we do, but that's because you guys are amazing at all other sports, so it's not really fair, is it? Like, you have to let us beat you, otherwise, like, I'm never touring in the States again. Okay, sorry, that's a lie. All right, then, party people, I think it is that time, George. Yeah? Do you think it is that time? It's coming home, and I think the exclusive is coming home. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, all the people around the world, it is time for the Degs exclusive.
That's right. So yeah, this tune right here is probably my favourite tune that's been released in the last couple of weeks. I love Bob. Bob's like, I don't even like football. I don't care who wins. He's just here for the jungle music, man. We should all be a little bit more like Bob, shouldn't we, really? Let's be honest. So yeah, this track, Unglued, Whiny Lens, If You Like That, featuring the incredible vocals of Doctor. And then up next, we've got a little interview with Anais. So guys, stick around, 469, and listen close to this. Let's go.
That's what keeps me breathing. That's what keeps me breathing. I don't know the meaning, I just know the feeling. That's what keeps me breathing. Tell me if you need that. Tell me what you want, I'll be there. Tell me what you need now. Tell me how you feel now. Show me what you see, I'll be there. We don't need no secrets. I don't think you need it. Only if you see it, keep it. I don't know the meaning, I just know the feeling. That's what keeps me breathing. Tell me if you like that. Tell me if you need that. Tell me what you. That's what keeps me breathing. Tell me what you need now. Tell me how you feel now. Show me what you. That's what keeps me breathing. We don't need no secrets. I don't think you need it. Only if you see it, keep it. I don't know the meaning. I just know the feeling. That's what keeps me breathing.
Do you know, it's so good to see so many great comments for this tune, because it's kind of got like the Lens jungle flavor, the whiny, like amazing grind bass, the unglued crunchy drums, and of course the amazing vocal from Doctor. And yeah, I can't remember who it was. I think it was, I'm just going back through the comments now, I think it was maybe Brooks. Maybe it would be a good idea if they just played drum and bass all the time at the World Cup. I don't know, who can I speak to? Do you have a contact at the World Cup, George? You do. George is just getting his phone out. It's a flip phone. So it takes a while to turn on, right? That's what keeps me breathing. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm gonna let this tune roll out. Then we've got a little interview, and we're gonna have a little roll through Anais's new EP, Ultrasounds. But yeah, let's go.
That's what keeps me breathing. Tell me if you like that.
yes. Big up party people. So yeah, episode 469 of the Hospital Podcast. And I'm just looking at some of the comments. Whiny and Degs collab. There is a Whiny and Degs collab coming at some point. I don't exactly know when it is, as in like we've written the music. It's just about the scheduling. Degs faction Hugh Hardy. I mean, do you know what? I'd be pretty open to that. But instead of talking about this big Kenyan giraffe, let's talk about Anais. Anais is an incredible up-and-coming artist, based mostly out of Bristol, has worked a lot with Invicta Audio, and she's put out just very, very recently on the 4th of December, a very, very sick 4-track EP, Ultrasounds. And yeah, it's got 4 amazing tunes on it. Do you know what? She's actually just walked through right now. She's like, hi guys. So yeah, we're going to roll this little interview and then we're going to go through all the tracks and we're going to talk about them a little bit. I hope you guys enjoy this. And yeah, much love to all of you guys, and I hope you enjoy this interview. Let's go. Yes, people, welcome to Hospital Podcast 469, and I've got an amazing guest in the studio, Anais.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good, man.
Fantastic, infectious smile and energy as always.
And you.
So, I love that, and you.
Yeah, well, no, you do.
I'm supposed to compliment you, not the other way around,
thanks.
all right? But no, I like it. No, I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. So, I've got you on a guest of the podcast today to talk a little bit about your Ultrasounds EP, which came out on the 4th of November on Hospital Records. But before we kind of delve into that, I just wanted to know a little bit about your background and your amazing name, Anais. Can you tell the people, what's that all about?
Where is it from?
Where's it from?
So I'm half French. My dad was French. And yeah, my grandparents live in France as well, so I go to see them a lot. I grew up north in Lancaster, and then I moved down to Cheltenham with my mum. And then I came to Bristol, and then
Ever since stuck in Bristol. So when you went to Bristol, was that for university, or would you say because you're moving with family as well?
No, I went to uni, so I did 1 year in UE doing drama.
Nice, nice.
I know.
So this is pretty natural for you, right? Like,
yeah,
I
a little bit.
I can see, yeah.
But I dropped out. I didn't like the competitiveness of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I really started to enjoy the music and stuff, and Anton as well was doing drum and bass, so I was like, oh, maybe I could be a DJ.
Nice.
And yeah.
And there you go. So actually, do you know what? Talking a little bit more about Bristol, you know, from my perspective, it's kind of like a super diverse city, like kind of culturally, musically.
Yeah.
Feels like a place that you can just kind of express yourself. Do you kind of feel that as well? And what kind of
100%.
things about Bristol do you love the most?
You can be who you want to be in Bristol.
Mm-hmm.
I like Bristol because there's everyone from all walks of life. The music is sick, like so much. Yeah, it's just colourful.
Yeah.
And there's loads of graffiti, which I like.
Okay, fantastic.
Big up Banksy.
Yes, big up Banksy, of course. And, you know, talking again a little bit more about Bristol is your...
He's laughing.
Luckily, we can edit these bits out.
Okay,
so
cool.
Can we edit these bits out? Okay. Hi, Mum.
Hi, Mum. Love you.
Which mum? I'll talk to your mum.
Your mum.
My mum. Bloody hell, Anais.
No, I'm joking.
Mum, if you're watching that, she's a really nice person, all right? Okay, right. Take 2.
I'm sorry.
Wait, what's happened? Oh, are you attacking the sign? Are you banging the sign?
I don't know why.
I don't know why you did.
Sorry.
Okay. So we're gonna talk, so we'll just leave it. I don't know where we're at the moment, but it doesn't matter because George is gonna edit it, so it's fantastic. Right, you ready? So Invicta Audio, as a label that you've been heavily involved with from the start, it comes across as like a really fun, emerging label straight out of Bristol, right? Just as you like it. So tell me, how did you come to get involved with Invicta?
Anton has been my best mate since when we were 15.
Wicked.
I went to high school with him, and then I followed him to Bristol. So
just like that,
yeah.
Like, did you follow the bus there or something, or
No,
like, how did it work?
just-
You didn't literally follow him.
No,
like...
I literally followed him like a year later because I was just like, I just Bristol. I don't care what I do.
Yeah. And you know, it seems that especially like the nights that Invicta put on, I've seen quite a lot of YouTube footage. It does look pretty wild.
It is pretty wild.
Go on, explain to me a little bit.
The crowds are like...
They are pretty mental, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a little bit too old for the whole like front row, left speaker, kind of meet me there, gurning my tits off kind of thing. But is that a vibe that you kind of enjoy?
Well, not me personally. But I do like playing to the more hyper crowds.
Yeah, definitely. I think your mixing style really suits it, right? And it's definitely like when you have that synergy, instead of playing to, like old 33-year-olds like me who sit and have a cup of tea.
I can't believe you're 33.
You can't believe I'm 33?
No, I can't believe you're 33.
George, can we have her back on this interview?
He does
I love
look
all
33,
these
does
compliments are amazing. Oh, mate, this is the best podcast ever. Thank you so much. I had you on a Degs cast, Christmas 2021.
Yes, thank you so much for that.
It was, do you know what, Anais? Genuinely, it was my absolute pleasure. Your set was one of the real highlights for me because of the amount of comments I got from people about your high octane mixing.
Really?
You generally look like you're having a whale of a time.
I was having a whale of a time. I was like, oh my God, I'm on hospital.
Oh my days, that's so amazing to hear. So what kind of, what kind of mixing style do you think defines you as a DJ? We kind of touched upon like the high energy. I mean, what kind of flavors do you like to add to the mix that makes it Anais?
I like ragga in space. I like
Nice.
jungle. I like jump up. I love it all in one. I like 140. I like donk.
You like donk?
Yeah.
Do you think that's the northern girl
No,
you're
a
talking?
bit of 4x4. Definitely.
Donk. Is it like the classic stereotype, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
like
Like people go absolutely nuts for a bit of 4x4 in your set.
really?
Yeah.
So have you been, for example, at like Invicta Audio Nights in Bristol, when it's dirty and sweaty and
Donk.
grimy, and you bring the donk out at 3 a.m.
They
I mean, what's the
absolutely love
reaction? Literally like head over heels going in at the front row.
Front left.
Oh, amazing.
Front left, mate.
So moving on to like kind of like styles of music that you really like, and obviously you touched upon the fact that you like 140 and you like all sorts of different like 4x4, donk, and obviously jungle, ragga infused music. Any producers or tunes, like whether that can be established producers or it can be kind of like your mates, like is there anyone you want to shout out on Hospital Podcast?
Yeah, Manu.
Manu,
I
yes.
absolutely,
Big up John,
I
man.
absolutely love him. I think he's electronic.
So what is it? So do you think it's because he seems like a very, and do you know what? I'm gonna feel like a real 33-year-old saying this. He feels like he's a bit like experimental with the way that
he's
he does
experimental,
it.
but like that to me is amazing. Like if I can't predict what's gonna happen next in a tune, and like that is just new for me.
Do you think that's quite refreshing, considering that a lot of dance music is not predictable, but it being 4 to the 4 in terms of the pattern, and you kind of know that it's intro drop, breakdown drop. Do you think his different styles, is that quite refreshing for you? Is it quite
It's
different
so
for you?
refreshing. It's like really
Influences me.
No, it inspires
It
me.
inspires you. Wow.
Inspires me.
Wow, that's fantastic.
To make music that is not predictable.
Mm-hmm. And I think, it's funny that you talk about making music that's not predictable, because when I listen to your Ultrasounds EP, there's not necessarily a concurrent theme that runs through it. It kind of shows like different sides to your personality that I really like.
Yeah.
For example, the dancehall flip of Take It Easy. I mean, how did that come up?
No idea.
Did you just start making that? Like, because
Yeah.
that's amazing, man.
I was a bit sick of trying to make drum and bass.
Mhm.
So I was like, well, fuck it, I really like that. So why don't I try and make some dancehall? Made the dancehall, sent it to Red Fox. Red Fox was like, oh my God, yeah, this is
Wicked
sick.
vocalist, by the way.
Let me get on it. He's sick.
Real
isn't he?
sick, real sick.
And then I was like, oh wait, it's 95 BPM. If I slowed those vocals down, I could bass tune out.
So it was the other way round.
It was the other way round.
Oh, I didn't know that. See, that's why we got you on an interview, because we're
Yeah.
learning more and more every day, right? And also, Enja, that's a chaotic tune.
Yeah, it's so chaotic.
I mean, that's what I love about your style. It's so quirky and it's so fun. But those 4 tunes that we have on Ultrasounds are they are very different, including the fact that you have a dancehall flip of a D&B tune all the other way around. And how does it feel to have a solo EP, which came out, I believe, on the 4th of November, right? It's been out for a little while now.
It's so mad. Like
on Hospital Records.
I would never think, like, from my first EP that I did last year, give it a year and I'd be able to put P on a hospital.
Amazing.
That's mad to me.
Honestly, you should be really proud of your work. It's an amazing
thanks.
EP. It goes off in the club. We're really looking forward to going through this EP with you very, very shortly. But
Yeah.
I thought we'd end on some quick fire questions. Are you ready for this? Okay, right. We haven't got a drum roll, so we're just going to get cracking. So that was good. Right, favourite colour?
Orange.
Cats or dogs?
Cat.
Jungle or jump up?
Jungle up.
Ooh, jungle. You know what? That's very diplomatic.
Jungle
I like
up.
that. Jungle up. Jungle up. Okay. This one might be a bit controversial, depending on who's listening and what you answer. Bristol or London?
Ooh. London.
London. Anton from Invicta, I hope you're not watching, bro. Sorry, my bad, but nice one.
No, I just feel like the venues are like all my best. Like I played Tobacco Dock.
Yep.
And like that was
Wicked.
yeah. Bristol and London are both pretty good.
They're amazing, right? They're amazing. Okay, we'll talk a little bit actually about clubs in a minute, but what's your favourite tipple?
Cocktails.
Yeah? Favourite cocktail then?
All of them. I'll have any cocktail.
You're just setting the net out very, very wide. I like it. Favourite snack?
Chip.
Chips? Nice. Okay.
I love chip.
Who doesn't love chips?
Yeah.
You can't be like English or French unless you love
Frites.
frites. Wow, I wasn't expecting to learn French. There we go. I take it frite means chips.
Chips, yeah.
See? Got one of them. Favourite club in the UK?
Oh.
You mentioned Motion, right? But would you say that's your favourite?
Nah.
No?
Warehouse Project.
Warehouse Project Manchester.
Or Tobacco Docks, but Tobacco Docks is gone now, unfortunately.
It is. Okay, so in a perfect world, let's say that Tobacco Docks and Warehouse Project have got licenses to run forever and ever and ever. Which one would you choose? And which room in either one would you like to play in the most? I know. I'm
Probably
sorry.
Concord and Warehouse Project, just
Nice.
like when I played that, it was
Went off,
the
yeah.
cup.
Amazing, man. I love that. And so, again, talking a little bit more about live stuff, what has been the best set you think you've ever played in your career and where was it?
Best set I've ever played.
Mhm.
It was Warehouse back for Hospital.
The ADE dance event.
Mate, that was absolutely unreal.
You absolutely killed that. And you had a really late set, right?
I had
Was it
5 till 6.
And you had so many people
I
on the
tell you
dance floor.
what, like I have never, like ever since DJing, moved my hands while I'm DJing, and the whole crowd like follows your hands.
Amazing. Did you what was your kind of experience of ADE? Like, how did you find it? Or did you just only really do the
I
set?
literally only did the set, and then
'Cause where were
we
you
went out
before?
for dinner.
You did?
We watched your mate fight.
Yeah, unfortunately he
What's
lost.
his name?
Harry Davies. Yeah, salute to Harry Davies. He's actually got another fight coming up. But
No,
it's
what's
not,
his fight name?
Harry, the one and only Davies. That is literally his name. I know. I should
Big up the one and only.
Big up the one and only. And okay, so last couple of questions. Would you rather engage in hand-to-hand combat with one horse-sized hamster or 100 hamster-sized horses?
100 hamster-sized horses.
Why?
They're all small, aren't
'Cause
they?
they're all small.
You can just step on them.
Do you reckon one horse-sized hamster? Do you not think that one horse-sized hamster might be like a gentle being? Maybe?
What, am I fighting them?
Yeah, hand-to-hand combat, like whoosh,
Yeah.
Jet Li style.
Well, I can't take on a horse.
Do you not know?
No.
This is not something that people do. Is it not? Okay, fair enough. Right. So with England's World Cup campaign starting on Monday, do you reckon it's coming home? Be honest.
I don't know. Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah?
Hopefully. Either England or France. I'll be happy with either.
You'd be happy. So,
Yeah.
when you have a tournament like that, do you support either kind of equally or...
Ooh, when
I
England
saw
and France play together, I'm
Yeah.
like...
flip-flopping all over the place.
But I'm happy. I'm happy.
Okay, good.
As long as it's England or France.
Okay, so Brazil, Argentina, nah. So salute to all of our Brazilian and Argentinian listeners. And last question is, who is your favourite person whose name rhymes with eggs?
really hard one. No, you just want me to say Degs. It is Degs. It's Degs.
And that concludes the interview. We always end on the most important question. So, Anais, thank you so much for coming in and having a quick chat with me. Now it's my pleasure. And we're now going to go through the Ultrasounds EP.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk a little bit about that. And so we'll see you guys in a bit. And look who I have live in the studio. Anais, thank you so much. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm good, thanks, Degs. How are you?
Do you know what? Not many people ask how I am. All right, that sounds really sad and depressing.
Yeah, it is. I care about how you are.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, firstly, for an amazing interview. As you can tell by the comments, people really enjoyed it, which is really great.
Yeah.
So we're going to run through the Ultrasounds EP now. This first track is Take It Easy with Red Fox and Formula.
Yeah.
So tell me, this is track number 1. Why did you choose this as the first track?
I just felt like it had the most, it was the most memorable. I don't know if that's memorable.
That is definitely the word, okay? And so tell me, how did you get in contact with these two vocalists?
I just contacted them on Instagram.
It's like I'm doing the interview again, but just listen to the interview. Anyway, we're going to take this one away. This is Anais. This is the first track from the Ultrasounds EP, Take It Easy, Red Fox and Formula. Let's go.
Easy.
I can just have a little dance.
Easy. Take it easy. Take it easy.
It's a fog on.
The breeze, yeah, me have a lot of fans. Easy. Take it easy, no man. Easy. Take it easy, no man. Easy. Take it easy, no man. That should have known someone wicked and bad.
Man, I absolutely love that, you know. Like, genuinely. It's got so much fun to it, and I think a real wicked, kind of thing about your personality and about your music is that it's really fun.
Yeah.
Is that just something that you do intentionally, or
I don't know.
or it just comes out?
No
You're lucky.
idea.
I've got to pretend to be fun.
I don't take anything seriously. It's quite bad. But,
Do you think that's a bad thing?
well, when it comes to uni work, yeah. Yeah.
Please tell me that you're doing well at uni. Do you need any help? I mean, I'm not very clever, but
Can you write 8,000 words for me for 2 weeks' time?
it depends if I've done a couple of pingers or not. No, I'm joking. No, we can't say that.
No drugs.
Oi, oi. Mate, this is a big one, you know.
It's a good double of this one.
So yeah, is this like a bit of a DJ tool for you? Is this something that you use quite a lot in your sets at the moment?
What? This
This
song?
track, yeah, Blackout with Teasy.
I gotta play my own tunes, haven't I?
That's why I love you, man. Like, you know what? It's all about having a fun and a good time. And also, can you tell me a little bit about Teasy as well?
Teasy, yeah, he's my mate from Bristol.
Okay.
He makes some sick tunes as well.
It feels like I'm really missing out. Like, Bristol just seems to be where it's
Yeah,
happening.
mate, everyone in Bristol's a producer, pretty much.
Really?
Or a DJ.
Or a DJ.
Yeah.
Or a K-Ed.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a lot of them. In all the alleyways and the corners.
Welcome to the most professional podcast on the planet, Hospital Podast 469.
469.
Let's go, baby. See, I gotta say, I mean, if I was gonna pick my favourite tune on the EP, and it's actually quite difficult because I think you've got 4 really, really eclectic and also really different tunes. And like I mentioned in the interview, they kind of like represent different parts of your personality. Like they're all like fun and quirky. But I've got to say this one, man. You got to be proud of this one.
Do you like this one?
Man, I think this is the best one.
Yeah.
What's your favourite on the EP? Be honest.
I like all of them.
You
I'm
like all
proud
of
of
them?
all of them, to
Good
be
for you,
honest.
man. I
The
love
second
that.
drop on this is my favourite bit. I always play the second drop.
Okay, so we're going to listen to the second drop, but just before we do that, Can you just give a shout out to Friendly Japanese Businessman?
Shout out to Friendly Japanese Businessman. I'm sure you're very, very, very friendly.
So yeah, if you caught her in Berlin, I've heard some really, really good things about your set in Berlin. Apparently you went absolutely crazy. You went in. You were just like one of the stars of the show. And you're so humble that you're just looking at me as if to say, shut up. I wasn't that great. I was probably at least the second best. So yeah, I'm going to play something else from your EP now. This track I really, really love. And again, another extension of your personality. This one's Enja. I believe this is the completely solo project for you, right?
Yeah, yeah. I do like this one.
Yeah, yeah.
I like the second drop as well.
Okay, don't worry. We're going to roll out to the second drop.
I like grimy inspired stuff. It's a bit gnarly.
See, I mean, one of the reasons why I really like this tune is like you kind of said, like it's that kind of syncopated, and it's so UK. Like you've got such a UK flavour, and that's what I love, man.
It's got to be UK. You got to rep it.
I mean, if we don't, but you're kind of repping France as well, right?
Yeah.
What do France have? Like they got dirty phonics.
They've got a lot of French rappers and stuff.
Yeah. It's more like trap kind of music, right?
Yeah, I think so. There's not like as much electronic music, I don't think. They got David Guetta. Pretty good.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, he's a pretty small. Would he even get in room 2 at Hospital? I don't think so. He'd be below. Would he be below me on the line?
Definitely. Yeah, of course.
You can come back every week. You know? So yeah, the second drop on this is amazing. So you're currently locked in to the Hospital Podcast, episode 469, with the amazing Anais, who has just released Ultrasounds Volume 4, and it's a solo EP on Hospital Records. And yeah, this track right here is called Enya, and yeah, I mean, if you don't listen to this, I fucking enjoy.
It's a good doubler as well.
I'm not going to attempt that
They
right
all
now.
are.
It's almost like you planned this.
Go on, double it.
I wish I had the tunes. I haven't got the tunes on me. It's a bit late.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah, you know what, party people? Can we get some fire emojis in the chat for Anais?
Yeah, drop us some fire emojis.
Because yeah, man, do you know what? I'm playing in Bristol. Funnily enough, we were talking about Bristol. Can you believe it? Right on Saturday, and
so am I.
you're playing as well.
Oh wow!
So I tell you what,
Fancy that.
I'm gonna play some of your tunes.
Go on then.
And is that all right with you?
That's cool.
Because you know that's sometimes like a thing that people don't like.
No, I'm not that bothered.
No, do you know, there was a comment in the chat that's saying like she seems really modest, and I love that about you, man. Like you've got really good energy, and you seem really, really happy
Don't
to
gas
be
me
here.
up, bro.
Why?
I'm getting too gassed.
No, you're not getting gas. I just don't think you got the ego for it. I really don't.
I don't want
Me
an
on the
ego.
other hand.
I wouldn't say you got an ego.
Man.
You're really nice.
Ask my missus, I reckon. I reckon she might say something different. So yeah,
fire.
Some fire in the chat. So, you know, we played at the very, very first tune that we played from the EP, Take It Easy with Red Fox and Formula.
Yeah.
So, you know, we obviously touched upon it in the interview that we just aired on the screen. So this was the original version, right?
Yeah.
And dancehall, talk to me about dancehall. Why is it that dancehall, like what is it about dancehall that...
It's the swing of it, it's the groove, it's like the musical instruments. I've always loved like a saxophone and trumpets and all of that. So like it's perfect for me. I grew up listening to a lot of reggae as well.
Wicked.
So,
Mate, it sounds like you've had a real like cultural explosion in your life growing up. Like lived in different places, obviously half French, half English, and now you're standing next to a big brown Kenyan man. I mean, how does that feel? Like, is that the pinnacle?
it's cool. It's
cool.
normal to me.
Okay. Also, Katerina Eldorado is my girlfriend in the chat.
Is it? Hello.
She's literally said, yeah, huge ego.
I hope
He's a
your
nightmare.
holiday was lovely, by the way. It
was
looked
very
really nice.
It was very nice. So I'm going to play this right now. Take It Easy with Red Fox and Formula, and this is the dancehall version.
Them love my style. Them love my style. Yeah, me well versatile. Drop it like a bomb. Drop it like a bomb. I made the whole of them scram. Man, a mic veteran. Master of ceremony. Pay attention. Cause here comes another one. Easy. Take it easy, no man. Easy. Take it easy, no man. Easy. Take it easy, no man. Cool like the breeze, yeah, me have a lot of fun. Easy. Take it easy, no man.
You know them Kenyan hips? I've got to use them for something,
You've
right?
got the Kenyan hips.
Easy. Take it easy, no man.
I wish I had them.
Call my fans.
I don't know, they mean something. What do you mean? You got the half French hips going on like now?
Got half a hip.
Man, I put it in the chest. These are done select like the wild, wild west. Cock it and press, no pussy won't test. Any boy, I saw me done them, me and me gun them. Roll deep, let it off and burn them. Why you run on a ball team, mother and a when the rat-a-tat-a-tat-a start jump them. Tell them fi come then, watch them stumbling. Not fit to see the king, what a something. We have the peace flag, warm to these lads. They shoulda known somewhere wicked and bad. Them think a chatting.
You know what? I'm having a really good time, right? I'm really, really happy to have you on the podcast. So what I want to do next is we've played through the EP, and just to remind people, that's out now on Hospital Records, and it is an excellent release. You should be really genuinely, all jokes aside, I know we're having a bit of fun, but you should be really flipping proud of it, man. Because I love it. I know all my crew love it. Katerina Eldorado Harrison, my girlfriend, she loves it too. George loves it. Most importantly, George loves it. Big up George, man.
He's the man.
One day we're going to get his face on the podcast. He keeps refusing it. He keeps saying that.
You need to put your face on it.
So, Anais, do you mind just, we don't have to mix, we don't have to do anything, I just want to hear a couple of tunes that you're really feeling right now, and just like kind of talk about them. So please cue something up for me.
Right.
And and also as well, if anyone in the chat has any questions for this incredibly talented young woman, please drop something in. And could you make sure it's PG, please? Because, you know, this is a family podcast, even though I swear all the fucking time, you know what I mean?
Right, I got one.
You got one, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to bring this down now. Okay.
Nice one. This is such a vibe, this one.
So quickly, because I can see there's a bit of an intro, talk to me about this tune. Who's it by, and what does it kind of do for you?
So it's Enemy Draw by Nico D, but DJ Gore has remixed it, and it is fat.
Okay, big up DJ Gore, man, because I really like a lot of
He's
his
sick.
tunes. He's real
He's
sick,
sick.
real sick. Okay. I think I'm going to enjoy this, you know.
Tonight is just the beginning of a long journey.
And you know what, whilst we're dancing to the intro, let's cue another one up on this.
Allow me to play one very special song.
From Norway to Jamaica, we are fun up the ganja. Burn it up, yeah. Match up with in a midra. From you love the high grade herb, and it calm down your nerve. Push up on no layampa. Push up on the ganja. We no afraid of the law. Archie weed in a midra. From you love the gum and the scum and the real good stuff. Push up, push up, push up, push up. We are one of dig, 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 dig.
Damn, I think I need access to your USB, man. Jesus Christ.
Against the law, urban on the problem, my coke on the floor. Hey, little children, you call a stranger. From your top to white lady, then you're in a danger. Tell the police, girl, and go tell the soldier. That's where the power are. you smoke, you a go turn junkie. Me no want no friend from them. Me say all you say from you high, you act like monkey. Me no want no friend from them. Me I tell them say me appetite them what we call it munchie. Me no want no friend from them. All you say when we get locked up we put sense. Banga 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 banga
Uh-oh.
Okay, so we got like
Is this
10
the
seconds.
original or is it not?
Is
Who
it
knows?
not? Do you know what? I'm just not going to say anything. Should we just leave it with suspense? Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
just leave it.
Obviously, we're gonna have a little dance, right? Right, Anais, let's do this. Let's do this.
This is by my mate Zimmer, who lives in Bristol.
Fantastic,
He's
mate.
sick. He's
Bristol
really
family
sick.
in the house, yeah. So what's this called?
It's called Rollin' by Zimmer Refix.
Wicked stuff. So you know what we'll do? Obviously, after the show, I'll make sure that the full track list is in the comments. And yeah, let's check this one out. Let's go. So yeah, we got a question in the chat for you, right?
Yeah.
So this comes from Brooks, and he wants to know, how long have you been DJing professionally? And you don't even need to say, do you know what? I think, if you don't mind, Brooks, because, you know, we don't like to think of ourselves as professionals. We're like just a bunch of people having fun. So if you don't mind me just rephrasing the question slightly and just saying, and just asking you, how long have you been DJing for? I think that's a better question,
I
right?
think it's been about 4 years now.
4 years.
I think for about a year and a half I was really bad.
Do you think
I
so?
got a bit better.
So like, just out of
I
interest.
got a bit better.
Got a bit better.
Sorry, I wasn't talking down the mic.
What kind of things? I mean, luckily there's a breakdown, right? See, it's almost like we
Yeah.
timed this perfectly. So, what is it that kind of you were struggling with, or how do you feel that you improved in that time? Because there's actually, you know, there's not many people that I've ever spoken to, professional musicians, that will kind of have the lack of ego to admit that they need to improve. Like, what is it about that? What do you feel that you were kind of struggling with? Like,
I'm always looking to improve.
Yeah?
Like, I'm always learning stuff. I'm always on YouTube. I'm always on Patreon. Like,
Wicked.
you can never know too much, I think.
that's a really good attitude to have, man.
I won't ever stop learning.
Do you know what, Anais, man? You know what? We came for a bit of vibes, and you've given us the wisdom as well.
The wisdom. Always listen to everyone.
God.
Except from the dickheads. Don't listen to the
Yeah,
dickheads.
don't listen to the dickheads. We'll make a list of dickheads and we'll like telegram it to people or something. And you know, we just got a little we got a little comment from Marcel B. Love how the interview has turned into a spontaneous guest mix. And do you know what, Marcel? It certainly has.
It has. I'm sorry. I can't help myself.
Can we get an Anais track with Degs vocals? Ooh, we'll talk about that after this mix. We'll talk about that.
I want you to rap on it because I think you sound hard rapping, bro.
reckon, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
majorly. And singing as well. This is sick.
So yeah, talk to me about this tune. then.
Millbrook Choices, feat Nova Sky.
Yeah, so Nova Sky's the vocalist, right?
Yeah,
She sounds amazing.
I love it.
Yeah. Oh, we're in the mix now, man.
Yeah, I know. Go on, you load up a tune after this.
Guest mix time, right?
I reckon it is. Should we do one for one?
Okay, let's do it for a few tunes. Why not? Do you know the craziest thing is? We've actually only got 2 decks to work with.
Yeah.
Wax ready to dispatch. Sub low shatter in your 6-pack. Like a 12 gauge rage for the kickback. Straight hell when coming ready for impact. It's locked on the target, we can't miss that. Snapping setting, set a light to the slip mats. Be coming in, yo, what is that?
It's true, Degs is Skrillex.
Dispatch. We can't miss that. Kickback. Something heavy coming in, yo, what is that? Dispatch. We can't miss that. Kick back. Don't leave me. Underground something. Things get sticky. Dispatch. Guaranteed pushing man's wig back. Really like that. Fill up a cone. Kick back. The chalice, hit that.
Yeah, big up my brother in Simula, man. He always makes amazing tunes.
He always makes
He's
some
sick,
maddest
isn't he?
tunes.
He's too sick, man. He's too sick. Right, come on then. Let's roll out our names. Welcome to the Hospital Podcast. We're just being spontaneous right now.
Hello.
Hi guys.
Hi guys. Welcome to my podcast. How did I get exposure as a new DJ and get in with Hospital?
Okay, we'll answer that question in a bit, right?
That is a very good question. I'm going to answer it after I play my new tune.
Oh, okay. I'm not going to mix out of this. I'm going to have to let this. We're going to have to let this do the talking. Yeah, we've got to let this roll out. So what we'll do is we're going to listen to the tune, and in the breakdown, or towards the end of the drop, do you mind answering that question? Because do you know what, Jonathan?
That is actually a really good question,
really
and
good
I
question.
would really like to answer that.
Yeah, fantastic. Okay, so we'll have a little skank for about a minute, and then then we'll get cracking with that. That sounds amazing.
What's the minute? You know it's gonna get spinning. Degs are holding on to all the magic like it's like when I get sleep with a flow back. Like when I come slip with a throwback. Like when a man talking a rubbish. Like when I get hit with an old chat. Blow that when a man smoking a go back. That's so stacked, that's so stacked. Like spin on the network, lads. You know that, don't know when I'm on the mic I go and don't know that I got the mic controlling. Don't know when I'm gonna switch my flow and don't know when I'm on the mic I free. I picked up running up son of the plea. Like face right, I can never walk with a link chat. Yeah, listen. Gunshot, gunshot, there's a bullet in the dance like gunshot, gunshot, there's a bullet. Gunshot, gunshot, there's a bullet in the dance. There's a bullet, 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 bullet in the yo. Gunshot, gunshot, there's a bullet in the dance like gunshot, gunshot, there's a bullet in the dance. Gunshot, gunshot, there's a bullet in the dance. There's a bullet, 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 bullet in the yo. Step up on the stage and then we kill it. We're jumping on the drums and then you know I'm gonna feel it. Like, can you feel it? Drugs up in the rhythm. Anais has got the bass jumping like it's ribbit. Like, man, it's illish. We are not the timid. We're Aki in our trackies and you know it's like.
So,
like, what's the minute? You know it's gonna.
let's answer Mr. Jonathan's question very, very quickly. You got 16 bars.
How did I get in with hospital? I went to the women mentorship scheme last November. Spoke to Tilo, showed him my debut EP, and he was like, "Oh shit, that's all right." And then, like, I applied to be the women mentor, like, be
The
on
mentee.
yeah, and that's it.
I was just hoping that went a clang.
Good work.
I don't know, catch me in Idaho, so you best hide your hole. Anything talking rude, them brother, I will bite your nose. And then I told the girl that there she went in 90 though. She's moving feisty though, said she only likes the gunshot, gunshot, there's a bullet in the dance like. Gunshot, gunshot, there's a bullet in the dance. Gunshot, gunshot, there's a bullet in the dance. There's a bullet, 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 bullet in the gunshot, gunshot, there's a bullet in the dance like. Gunshot, gunshot, there's a bullet in the dance. Gunshot, gunshot, there's a bullet in the dance. There's a bullet, bullet, bullet.
That is a tune, that.
It's a tune, man. Unglued and Galaxy Algorithm.
I'm going to play you another tune.
Is this new from you?
It's got Flow Down on it. Have you heard this?
Are you fucking joking? Sorry, yeah, I just
Have
wait.
you heard it?
No, I've not fucking heard it. You've not showed it to me.
No.
You got Flow Down on a rhythm.
Yeah.
Why is she so innocent? Just like, yeah, of course I did. No, I met him at Greg's the other day.
He's actually a really nice guy.
I thought you were going to say he really likes Greg's.
No, I don't know if he likes Greg's or not.
So go on, before we play, right? So talk to me, how did this tune come along? So I can see already that it's Sudley as well, who's an amazing producer.
Yeah.
And so talk to me, how did this tune
Me and
come
my
about?
mate Sudley linked up. We made like a 140 track that goes into drum and bass.
Ooh.
And then Anton heard it and he was like, I will get Flow Down on it for you.
No way.
Yeah.
And he did it, and he finessed it?
He did it, he finessed it. I met him and he was like, I've never done a track where it's switched BPM like that.
That's probably
And
one of the best sales pitches.
It's out next year.
Next year on Invicta?
On Invicta.
Fantastic.
In like the early part of the year, I think.
Good stuff. Okay, well, what's it called? Wicked With It?
Wicked With It.
Suddenly, Anais, Wicked With It, featuring Flow Down.
Flow Down.
Sorry, I'm just getting really excited. The fact that you said switch BPM and switch tempo.
Yeah, switch BPM.
Play
It goes from 175 to 140 and then to 175, so you can mix it in a set.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Head blown.
Bruh.
Right, let's go.
Yo.
And yeah, thank you so much for that question, Jonathan. Yeah, that was a really good question, actually. I really enjoyed your answer as well. And, you know, it's really good to see that the Women in Drum and Bass scheme has worked really well.
It's gone so well. And yes, I am very glad I applied.
Oh, bless you,
Jonathan.
man. Love to hear that.
Yeah. Legit when I spit, outside on the front line, so it's lit. Big spliff, never stay far from my lip, and when I'm drinking, the Mac, them always got a kick. It's mad like that, wild like this, spend shell full of stack, yeah, full of shit. They never had a song that bangs or a tune stick. My thing's automatic, when I roll up fast, roll up quick. Good Cali weed and the whole place stick. A lot of them said they got smoke for them, and I checked the replay, it was a joke, not a diss. I roll up fast, roll up quick. Good Cali weed.
Is that the first ever rewind?
George, is that right? Is that
Should
the first
we
ever?
rewind it and then play the drum and bass bit? Or should we just
I know, I want to play that again.
You want to play the whole thing?
Can I, again, one more time in the chat, because you've got so many amazing people. Do me a massive favour, get some love hearts and get some fire emojis for the incredible Anais. I'm just going to clap you myself because you're fucking awesome, man. You really are. Suddenly, Anais, Wicked With It, featuring Flodan.
Yeah.
What the hell, man?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
He's such a bad man. He's such a bad man.
Mate, you're a bad gal, you're joking. Like, some of the rhythms you've been playing tonight, man, what the hell? I knew you had it in your locker, but
I'll send it to you if you want.
Can I have some new tunes? Is that all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Legit when I spit, outside on the front line so it's lit. Big spliff never stay far from my lip, and when I'm drinking the Mac, then my race got a kick. It's mad like that, wild like this, spend shell full of stack, yeah full of shit. They never had a song that bangs or a tune stick. My thing's automatic when I roll up fast, roll up quick. Good Cali weed and the whole place stick. A lot of them said they got smoke for that, and I checked the replay, it was a joke, not a diss. I roll up fast, roll up quick. Good Cali weed so you know my spliff. Enough of them are gonna try this.
Oh, the fire emojis are going mental.
Automatic when we roll out.
Normally that just means you've done a really good job, man.
Where the code is, even though it's hot now. PS been show from sun up to sundown. Head shocker when I waste one round. Coming a system killer from my hometown. I stay gassed up, you never see me break down. Kill him with it, kill him with it. You know sound different with it. Kill him with it, kill him with it. Wicked with it, kill him with it. Kill him with it.
Okay, I'm interested, man.
I can see you watching the waveform like, when's it gonna speed up?
I'm looking forward to this. So yeah, party people, welcome to the 469th episode of the Hospital Podcast with my incredible guest, Anais. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to play a few more tunes. I was going to say we're coming towards the end, but actually, we got to hear this, man. We got to hear this.
Yeah, what? Mad with the number one spot. Rise up, something like crackle and pops. Stand up in the bar, make bomber won't stop. Never ready for the kick or drop, but you know my side can't buy it in a shot. Can't get it on the net. I got it on lock. I'm gonna take both from none of them, lock them dead. Yeah, body back stretcher. Another bit doing it better. Another one down, surface and ground. Big money sound, bang the beretta. Another head bang off the dandada. Weed for the brain, run for the bladder. Come and take check, we make them scatter. Yeah, deal with the case and like, yo, roll up quick, roll up car. Go on outside with the gang, ready with the black rain. And the powers of pain, roll up quick, roll up car. Yeah, automatic, yeah, spin show. This show, make sure it's banging and it kicks. Make sure it fires like an automatic, yeah. Make sure it's banging and it kicks. Make sure it fires like an automatic.
Honestly, man, that is a rhythm.
I might as well play another one with Sudley.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, let's go, man. The floor is yours.
Every time we link up, we make a madness.
Well, I'm looking forward to jumping in the studio with you. You know that. It's going to be good fun. Right, little switch on this one. Let's go.
This is actually coming out on Hospital.
So this track is called what exactly?
Live by the Sword.
Live by the Sword. Anais, we've got a fan from Brazil. Podcast
Hello.
Casa Rosada. Obrigado. Thank you so much for your support. That's the only word I know in Portuguese. So
I don't know any
even
Portuguese.
All right, new Anais.
Pastel de nata.
Guns of bread and butter, so you better duck. If you hear the thunder, plenty people suffer. Gotta hustle, get the funds up. Looking at statistics, you can see not many come up. We've been going since the sun up, preparing for the winter. Pressure building up, where the ice is getting thinner. It's a concrete jungle where there's snakes or gorillas. You don't get the.
I reckon that's a doubler, Degs. Yeah.
Oh. Why have you trusted me with that, of all people?
I mean, every double you've popped out then was good.
A lot of the man them suffer the money up in the duffel bag. There's no looking back. I have to walk my own path. My destination gets closer, so I know that I have to hold on as it gets colder. That's why I'm feeling Andy, doing up my hoodie. Home got a suit and a baggie. Street lights reflecting over puddles in the alley. Link up from the valley. I'm gonna get the bag. There's no time to take it dally. Me and all my brothers got a hold down on the family.
Very nice.
Mate, your tunes are literally like the perfect DJ tools. Has anyone ever told you that before?
I haven't made that many tunes, Degs.
Okay, so talking about tunes, we've got an amazing question before you load this one up.
Ableton.
Ableton.
All the way. Ableton till I die.
So just in case anyone's wondering why we're saying Ableton, it's because the amazing
Sorry.
Brooks has asked the question, what software does Anais use to produce? So has Ableton been how has that been the program of choice from the very, very start?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you get, okay, I'll tell you what, guess what program I use?
You look like a Logic man or an FL man.
Does that mean I look a bit simple? No, do you know what? And
What do you use?
I'm one of those really weird people.
Are you a Cubase?
No, I use Reason.
What?
I know. Do you know what? And there's only other two massive weirdos like me. Polo and Bryson, I've got to call them out. So yeah, I use Reason. The reason why I use Reason. The reason why is because I started using it a long, long time ago, and you know, you just have your favorite programs, right? And I guarantee, if I started on Ableton, I would have stuck on Ableton. But yeah, simple people like me use Reason.
Is
Talented
it simple?
people. I just like the workflow. It's like
looking
at an analog rack, so you can kind of like, without getting too nerdy, you can kind of plug elements in, like VSTs in, as if they were like on a proper, like, you know, outboard rack, like back in the day. So for old motherfuckers like me, it suits me, and you know, obviously my back hurts.
Do you like root it as well?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so hard.
That's honestly easier than what you guys do.
This is a tune by my mate Formula.
Okay.
Such a banger.
Yes, Master, if you've got a question, fire away, my friend.
Good night and good luck.
That's a Batman tune, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a stinker right there, man. That's a stinker. So when we dive, wow. And yeah, I don't know if you'll know the answer to this question, but we've got the amazing Master all the way from Russia asking, I don't know if you've heard the tunes, but with Tony and Esma, but London Electricity and Elsa Esmeralda. In general, 2 words, how do you like the duet of those two? Just say like 2.
What, who?
London Electricity and Elsa Esmeralda. It's a bit of a tongue twister, right?
I don't know who that is.
Do you don't know who that is? Okay,
No.
so I'm just going to start, and then you just say something similar to this. Right? I'm going to go with fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And you're going to say...
Yeah.
You're going to say fucking sick?
Yeah, she's sick.
She's sick?
Yeah.
So there's a big difference in age. So tell the people, how old are you, Anais?
I'm 23.
You're 23?
I know I don't look it. I look a lot younger than that.
You do actually look a lot younger. I was going to say like 18, 19.
Yeah,
But that's a good thing because, you know, your youth will never crack, which is a great thing. Like for me, I'm 30, and you complimented me on the interview.
You do not look 33.
You can't believe I'm 33?
No, I can't believe it.
Well, if you saw the way I struggled to get up the stairs, you would think I was 63. And yeah, so another question from Damon May. Is there any stateside D&B that you're feeling, or are you mostly like kind of like UK? Because obviously the ragga kind of vibe is mostly like the UK and obviously the Caribbean.
Yeah.
But are there any American producers out there, or is it something that you want to learn about a little bit more?
I don't really know like that much about American drum and bass. I know I like Skrillex, but I know he's not drum and bass.
I mean, we'll accept that. We'll accept that. So we're gonna go with Skrillex. And Brooke says, "Old man Degs," we call him.
Old man. You don't look like an old man.
Thank you so much. I don't know if I'm being complimented or insulted. So yeah, like I said, should we play a few more tunes?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it, man. Let's do it. Damn, this is a big one, man. Big up L-Side. And the original of this, of course, is Bristol's finest, or one of Bristol's finest, because you've got so many finest, Selector J-Man. And this is
I love
L-Side.
Selector J-Man.
He's a
so
good guy, isn't he? And do you know what? All of that Born on Road crew. Do you know those guys well at all?
Yeah, I love all of them.
Wicked, wicked. Watch the mix. Cheers. NIS in the mix, man.
Don't know where I am, cause I got my drugs from Amsterdam. Ay.
Do you know what? You always come in with them secret bangers, man.
Cause I got my drugs from Amsterdam. Ay. Amsterdam. Off my face, don't know where I am, cause I got my drugs from Amsterdam.
Big up Squizzly, Heck Drift.
Yeah, big tune. Big up TC, man.
Yeah, TC is sick.
So yeah, I just want to ask a question to the party people in the chat.
Yeah.
If any of you guys out there, this is the first time that we've actually gone back to back together. It's a bit random as well. I love that, right? Do you want to see us do something like this? Would you like to see Anais back in the podcast again? If you do, I just want to see some thumbs up, because I'll be honest with you.
I'd like that. This has been very
It's been a
fun.
bit of a vibe, right?
Yeah.
Maybe Christmas time.
What a Christmas podcast.
And maybe I can ask you, because by that time it's going to be like, what, 5-6 weeks? And I think the way your career is going, the way you're elevating, I actually think that you're going to have a lot more to talk about in 6 weeks. That's how crazy I think you're doing, man.
Really?
Yeah, man.
I don't have any tunes coming out at that time.
Listen, look at all the thumbs up.
She's rad. Wee.
I agree with this.
Thanks, Ryan Yonts.
Big up my brother Son, man. Or Son, sorry. Absolutely fantastic producer. Again, someone I actually want to get on the podcast as well. So yes, my bro, we're going to have a chat. Let's go.
Girl want rush me like warrior. Me tell them girl ya come round ya. Girl a rub down me chest love me persona. The girl just a give me a boner. Click click, she a take pictures.
This is Formula again with an SMG remix. Big up SMG. He's
Man.
another Bristol boy as well.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I swear you've played 90% Bristolian music tonight.
Yeah, I actually do.
And you genuinely do. And do you know
Yeah.
what? I love the fact that you rep your city,
Yeah.
you rep your friends, and you rep the people that, you know, contribute to your life, man. And I fucking love that, man. I love that about you. And I hope you keep doing it, because it is a good thing. It's a real good thing.
Man a boom. Me tell them girl ya come round ya. The girl just a give me a boner.
George says thank you.
Big up George, man. Do you know what? George is always in the background just making shit happen.
Yeah.
And
We love
Son,
George.
we do love George, man. We love King George. We call him King George.
King George is the 469th.
King George. What? Jeez. Wow.
Feel the vibes, yeah. Man no one go. Yes, me one boss. This a still show. Boss two style for the foreigner. Man a real man, we another now. Me tell them girl ya come round ya.
I think that's a bit of donk, you know.
A little bit.
She love the selfie with the rasta. First of all.
This is another Bristol boy.
Oh yeah.
Called Benny.
Should we just rename this the Hospital / Bristol
The
podcast?
Bristol Street.
The Bristol Street.
My style's infinite, the funky better is. My style's infinite, the funky grammar better is. My style's infinite, the funky grammar better is.
Yeah, big up the Bristol sound, man. And you know what? Master, all the way from Russia, is already appreciating the Bristol sound. That's why you know it. It's worldwide, man. It's
Big up,
worldwide.
Master.
Yeah, big up, Master.
This is Zimmer again.
Hey, this guy's got serious talent, you know.
He's got smoke, hasn't he?
Wow, this makes me want to like punch the drywall or something.
Should we have a USC match right now?
I think you'd win, mate, to be fair.
Degs don't want the smoke.
I don't want none of that, smart. Peace, love, and unity. And also, beer.
Yeah.
I think.
Talking of beer.
Yeah, we've run out of beer,
No,
haven't we?
I'm joking.
No, we do need some more. Do you know what?
Where's the water?
Where's the water at? So basically, what I'm going to do now is
That's
I'm
alright.
going to play. I'm going to play one more from my side, and then what I want you to
Go
do
for it.
is I want you to play one more, and then the very last tune, I want you to kind of like select something that maybe it's a bit left field, maybe it's something that you wouldn't usually play. What have you got on your stick? Just have a little think during that time. Have a little think, yeah?
Shall I play some Bristol techno?
Yes, please.
Here, there, and everywhere. What was that? Boom. Any sound try test, we a go beat it. Name and them fame, we delete it. That means we crush them completely. Bad boy, and you know it's not no secret. In the session, we kill them so easy. And you know, say yeah, that really please me. Some boy try disrespect from what day, and you know, say yeah, that really grieve me. So we said, aye, 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 you little son boy, shouldn't disrespect, and know you want to die.
I am actually going to play. I'm going to surprise you.
You're going to surprise me? Okay, do you want to select it, and I'm going to bring it down when you're ready?
No, I'm ready.
You ready, yeah? Okay, I'm going to bring it down, man. I'm going to bring it down because I really want to be surprised. That's what this podcast is all about. Okay, so before you press play, as we've reached the last tune, what I usually do is, because I think I'm hilarious, basically, I say, this is the last tune, but it's actually not the last tune. We play 2 more tunes, and then we go home,
And
or
then
we go to the pub.
Yeah.
It's completely up to you. I mean, we could just go to the pub, although I think Katerina wants me to come home. So yeah, just to recap, today you've been locked into the 469th episode of the Hospital Podcast with the incredible Anais. I just want to get some claps or anything. Just show some love for Anais in the chat, please, because firstly, you've been an amazing guest.
Thank
loads
you.
of energy, loads of fun. I really enjoyed interviewing you as well, which was great. So this last track that you're going to play, do you want to give me a little bit of a background story behind it before you play it, or do you just
How
want to
silly
surprise
can I
me?
get?
Man, you can get as silly as you
All
like.
right. This needs no.
No introduction, yeah? Okay.
I'm glad you're surprised, Brooks.
Incredible stuff. So yeah, anyway, guys, thank you so much for locking on. Yeah, we really, really appreciate all the support. Like I said, Anais's newest EP on Hospital Record, debut solo release. Go check it. It was out on the 4th of December. So that little back-to-back that we did, we're going to try and like plug our USBs into Rekordbox later and try and work out some of the track lists, if possible.
Yeah.
If not, we'll just kind of say, bleh. Yeah. That's the track list. Bleh. And but yeah, so go and check it out. Ultrasounds is out right now. You can see Anais. I mean, if you get onto your Instagram and you're going to be posting where you're going to be playing next, because I don't have your dates off by heart, unfortunately.
I'm next for Hospitality.
Saturday. What room are you in?
The Tunnel.
You're in the Tunnel. Oh,
the Tunnel.
It gets grimy in there.
It is.
Are you going to be playing maybe?
No. I'd never play that in my set just because it's like 110 BPM.
Wow. Okay. So, Tunnel. What time is your set?
1 till 2.
1 till 2.
I'm
okay.
back to back Kaz.
Wow. Oh, jeez. That's a bit of a double threat right there. Have you been back to back with her before?
No, but in Hospitality on the Beach, she emceed my set and it was so funny.
No way.
Yeah, it was jokes.
Mate, she's another one, man. She's got great energy. I love all the Manchester crew, man. They're so much fun.
Yeah, that's
So this last track, can you just tell the people a little bit of a background story behind this track?
This is Lekker by Posage remix and it's 140 and I just love it. I think it's catchy. It's got everything like I'd want for a good tune.
There we go. Last tune. Hospital Podcast 469. Let's go. Thank you, Dizzy Orca. Big up yourself.
What does lekker mean, Femon?
Doesn't it mean like nice or
Femon?
good?
Yeah, what does lekker mean? Please tell us.
Yeah, please. Any Dutch speakers in the house, can you just let us know? And also, it's coming home, so they're not taking the World Cup home. We're taking it. Or France.
Or France.
Or France. Okay, cool.
Or Brazil.
I don't know. So yeah, Fernan says it literally means nice.
Nice.
It doesn't sound quite as good if you go nice.
No, it really doesn't.
I love the Dutch language, man. It's so crazy. Thank you guys so much. Anais, you're a legend, man.
So.
And we will see you next Wednesday at 5 p.m. GMT for a special World Cup version. And you know what? I'm going to get this absolute
When's
legend.
the first World Cup game?
Monday. against the Islamic Republic of Iran. I don't know why I used their full country name, but there we go, I did.
Nice.
So yeah, England, Iran on the Monday. Hopefully we would have won. We'll see you guys Wednesday, 5 p.m. GMT. I will get the amazing Anais to come back on the Hospital Podcast at Christmas. Anyone you want to shout out right at the end?
Shout out my mum.
That'll do, man. Shout out Anais' mum. Thank you guys in the chat. Thank you guys for wherever you're listening. And yeah, much love. See you later.
Bye.